Did I make it to the live stream? Nah? Fuck. Okay. Let me get my breath. And we'll start this reaction to the live stream. But hi! My name is RAAVA. And yeah, I'll be right back. Hello! As you may have seen with this really weird intro, I am here. I am excited! I am so excited! Guys, if you don't know, I am a reptile owner. I have 2 snakes, 1 lizard, and if I could have a turtle or a tortoise, I would have a billion. So when ANET announced the siege turtle, at first I was super excited, but then when I saw that trailer, I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Anyways, I am so excited, and today we are reacting to the live stream. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there for the live stream to react live to it, because I had to go to the physio and get swole, which it doesn't seem like I am, but yes, I had to go to the physio, so I couldn't make it, and I just I was freaking out. I knew everybody was reacting. I ran away from Twitter. By the way, you should follow me on Twitter. I post a lot of funny memes, as you saw in the intro as well, and now we're gonna react to this beautiful video, and I'm so excited. Sorry, I thought I wasn't recording, so I was about to be like, no, but I am recording, so here you go. I'm sorry for the weird energy. I'm so fucking excusez-moi my language. I am so psyched. Psyched, the way the kids say it. I am psyched. I have my cup, and you can't see it. Give me a second. No, it's too bright. Oh, there it is. Look at, oh, and look at those nails. Ooh. I got spoiled a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Sheriana posted a little clip of a certain little amulet that is legendary that I've been craving to have. I've been doing story every week, and I saw that it was rainbowish looking, so I think it'll go with my nails. Anyways, we're gonna react. I'm sorry for being weird, I'm just too freaking psyched. I love turtles, you have no idea. Like, the meme I love turtle, I promise Reddish, when I get ArenaNet partner, I will do a cosplay as the I Love Turtles. So please spam ANET and ask them to make me partner, because I love this game. I really do love this game. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Well, that is counter. Yes. Mom, don't worry about it. Oh, there it is. Hopefully there's no wait. Like, I should have checked, but I just wanted to do a surprise reaction. So, I didn't do much of the... Oh boy. I might have to skip ahead. Oh no. Oh! Yeah, so there's gonna be another beta as well. And if you guys haven't seen my video on the beta... Okay, 11 minutes. I'm gonna skip ahead. I'm gonna skip ahead, because we don't have time for me to just stand there and wabble on for like 11 minutes, and no, like, I love you, yeah. Okay, let me wait, there's all those pretty images though. Ah, missing out, look at all these turtles. Anyways, RAAVA, chill. Some people I've never met you and they don't understand this energy, RAAVA, but okay, I'm skipping. Look how magnificent. So guys, before we start, I'm gonna nerd out a little bit, and I have a video coming on this. As I said, I'm a reptile nerd. I have 2 snakes, I have 1 lizard. I love reptiles and amphibians. This turtle, it is per se a turtle, because like they called it a turtle, so you have to accept that it's a turtle, but technically if you look at it closely, it's a tortoise, so it's a terrestrial kind of shelled animal. And you can see that by the shape of its shell and stuff, but it goes under the water and that's okay, it's fine. But I am pretty sure, and ANET, if you're watching this, I am pretty sure it was designed after the 3 giant tortoises. So there's the sulcata, also called the African spurred turtle, beautiful turtle, and then there is the Galapagos and the Aldabra, and it looks that it's a mix of all 3 tortoises, and the face looks like an alligator turtle. Anyways, no matter what, it's beautiful, it looks amazing. And as a turtle fan, and a tortoise fan. I just love the design. I love that it's tiny baby and... Okay, anyways, I'm gonna skip ahead again, but I just wanted to put that out there. And I'm sorry for like sounding like I had 600 coffees. I didn't. I'm hyped on the turtle. You have no idea. Anyways, let's keep going. Look at it! Oh my goodness. Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, okay. I think we're almost there.
Hundreds of years.
Okay, we're gonna rewatch the clip so you guys can see my reaction to it. Okay, let's go. Oh, it looks so cute.
Hundreds of years ago, the nomadic Luxon Armada trained
Oh, I love
massive
it.
turtles to bear weapons of war across the Jade
I love
Sea.
it.
Now,
I love it.
you can raise your own turtle from an adorable hatchling to a cannon-carrying mount. Modern
I
siege
love
turtles
it.
are equipped with the latest Jade tech advancements, including
I
powerful
love it.
rockets and health boosters. Use these tools to lift
It's
your
so
turtle
cute. It's
across
so
rough
well
terrain
done.
and
The
slam your
movement,
enemies
everything
from
about this
massive.
turtle is so well done. Kudos.
There's plenty of
Kudos
room for
to
a
the
friend.
designers and
Take
everybody.
your favorite siege engineer
The
on
work
board
is incredible.
and make the most
But
of
also the
turtle's
little tail
gadgets.
looks like an alligator turtle tail. So that's why I'm saying it's a mix of everything. The little spikes at the front look like sulcata. Like if you look at the three species, it just looks like a mixture of all three. And I'm so excited. I love turtles. I know. I love
Hi,
turtles.
Tyria.
Hi,
Welcome to
Ruby.
Guild Chat, and thank you all for joining
I
us
love
on
Ruby as
a
well.
Wednesday.
Ruby and
I'm your
turtles.
host, Ruby,
I
and
just need
yeah,
that
we're
in my
doing
life.
it kind of on a weird day because here in America, we have the Thanksgiving holiday tomorrow.
Happy
so we're gonna be on
Thanksgiving
break
to all
tomorrow,
Americans,
Friday.
by the way.
But we still wanted to give you this show and give you some more information on what's coming up next week. The fourth open beta event for End of Dragons is next Tuesday, starting on November 30th. You're going to get to come in and play all 9 End of Dragons Elite Specializations, and
That's
you're going
gonna
to
be
get to
epic.
try the Siege Turtle.
I love the
we're gonna give you
Harbinger.
a
We're
little
gonna get to
preview of
try the
some
Siege Turtle?
gameplay today with our first dev guest.
Yes.
But stick around after
Sorry.
we show you the Siege Turtle gameplay because Cal is with us too, and he's going to give you all a preview of some of
Drinking water as always.
See himself.
that
I
was
love
so
that
good.
meme.
Classic.
Perfect. So Cal's going to
Cheers,
give you
Cal.
a preview of the changes that we've made to the Elite Specializations for End of Dragons. After that, we have a
Please
couple more
don't have
things
killed
that I'm going to
Harbinger.
leave for the end. So let's go ahead and get started because we have a lot to get through.
Yes.
Let's meet our first dev guest, but Cal and his water kind of got in front of you. So hi, Nick.
It's all good.
Wow,
I'm
Cal.
I'm Nick. Hi. I'm a game
Hi,
designer
Nick.
here at ArenaNet, working on End of Dragons, worked on Xingje and some other stuff. And I'm here to, as Ruby said,
I
talk
love
about
his
the,
shirt. Not gonna
the
lie,
turtle
it's
baby.
beautiful.
right.
Not the baby, but like, you know, our good boy.
Turtle
The-
babies.
the very
Turtle
large
babies are
lad.
later.
Yes,
All right.
turtle babies are later.
So let's start. Let's take a look at this guy. All right,
Oh.
so this is our Siege Turtle, our first
It looks so
two-player mount. This focuses on cooperation and working together. There's a driver's seat and a gunner's seat. Everybody has their own roles to play. However, if you are more of a solo player, you can still use the turtle because
movement
there's
is
a
incredible.
driver's skill that we'll talk
Yeet.
about later. A couple things about the Siege Turtle that you can look
That
for
is a
once
sulcata
you've
shell.
got your hands on
Sorry,
this
I
guy
need to shut
yourself.
up.
When you get closer to the turtle, whether you're in the other person's party or not, he gets kind of transparent and there is not collision.
He's so enormous.
So you can't park your turtles on top of things and block them. We're not going to have turtle roadblocks and traffic jams.
No.
You also need to be in the person's party to board the turtle. So if I were not in Nick's party, don't kick me. If I were not in Nick's party, I would not have this board turtle option. And if I left the party, I would get booted off the turtle.
It looks so
we've got a couple things in
good.
there just to make this as
The
smooth as
shell,
humanly
the
possible.
little face.
If you're not familiar with Siege Turtles from Guild Wars and Guild Wars 2, back in Guild Wars factions, this was a thing with the Luxon faction. They raised and trained Siege Turtles for battle with their big cannons.
I had no
they
idea.
had turtle hatcheries all over the world. Gala Hatchery was one of the most familiar
couldn't
ones.
stop
That was
looking
some
at it.
gameplay in Guild Wars factions. And a little fun fact, siege turtles like to eat carrots and fish. That's their favorite
I'm
food.
gonna
Thank
get
you
so
for that
much
info.
carrots and so much fish.
All right, that said, let's get started. Let's do some turtle
Fun
gameplay.
fact, turtles and tortoises
so
are
first off, I'm gonna
omnivores.
talk about movement, which as you can see, this is as fast as the turtle goes. Big boy, but slow.
Incredible boy.
Is what it would
Love
actually
it.
be the truth if I wasn't lying. No, this is just the walking animation, which we wanted to demonstrate because, you know, every
looks
mount has
so
a walking
good.
animation. I think that this one was actually really well done. Props
It
to the
is
animation
so
team.
well done.
But
They
it
did a
does move faster than
fantastic
that.
job.
In reality,
The little
because this is the only mount, like the only creature mount that we're developing for this expansion, we tried to make sure that we and the team tried to make sure that the movement
love
of the
it.
mount felt
There's
like
even little
a
dust
strong
like
utility
specks
and, like, you
that
wanted
get up.
to use this mount over other mounts depending on what your situations were. So it has a horizontal jump, but it's like a lower horizontal jump than the Raptor. It's got a high vertical jump compared to the Raptor and the Jackal, but it's lower than the Springer.
I love it.
It increases its speed
I'm in
and
love.
ramps up, which you're seeing me do somewhat right now, very similar to the Roller Beetle, but
Mm-hmm.
has a lower maxed out speed, of course. Which you actually, this bar
It's
right
still the
here,
best
you'll be able
mount.
to see,
It will be
is
my
the
main
momentum
mount.
speedometer, which basically shows how fast your turtle is going and when you have hit its max speed, because it will be fully filled out.
God, I need it
Along
in
with
my
that,
life right now.
as I mentioned, there is a vertical jump, and that is a new unique thing to the turtle. So as
Also,
you can
the
see, we have
map
these little
around
like
looks
jets here
incredible.
and all this text strapped onto the turtle. And the reason for that is because the turtle actually has the ability to use these as sort of like
Little
rocket
paws.
jets. And what those jets allow the turtle to do is basically jump. So like if you need to get to higher areas,
It's stucking
or if
his
you,
little
like,
paws.
you know,
I
need to
love
glide
it.
for a
I
little
love
bit,
it.
you can utilize those jets to gain some height and or stabilize and keep at your current height as long as the endurance bar
can't.
is
I can't. This is the
has
most
endurance.
perfect
Once it's
mount
out,
ever.
That's basically the fuel meter, so you will run out and it will dissipate. Besides that, yeah, you know, he's just a big chunky boy. And that's pretty much everything for the movement
girl.
right now. I think the next thing to talk about is actually going to be the combat skills. So as you can see here, we have a normal
Slam.
engage skill, and of course,
Ooh.
as of a little while ago, we've added to the 5 slots the
The jump.
all of the endurance skills for each of the mounts,
I
and
love
this
it.
mount is no different. This one will allow you
I
when you
love
click on
it.
it
I
or
can't.
utilize it to use its jump jets. But with this, what you have the ability to do is you slam onto the ground like that, and it will do a brief point-blank AoE in front of
Oh,
the
did you
player,
hear
like a
that?
little
I
pizza
think
cone.
it like roared.
That will, there we go, yeah. That will do defiance damage as well as
Wow.
just a standard amount of damage. And what's cool about that as well is that you can actually utilize the jump jets to slam down, and the higher you are when you slam down, the more base damage you will do.
I love it. It's
So
so
besides
cute.
that, what you'll also be able to see is that we actually have all of the mastery skills from seasons 4 and 5 that you can utilize within the mount's kit as well. There are some additions to them that like there are some additions and integrations of them that you will be able to see that help make the turtle more effective for players, and we'll go over that in a little
Can't
bit.
wait to ride
But
it.
for right now, that's pretty much everything for the driver side of things. Ruby, since you're the gunner on this, do you want to talk a little bit about the
Oh,
gunner
Yeah,
side?
can you give
Let's
me, I
go.
want to cause a little bit of trouble. Can you give me something to cause trouble with?
Yeah.
All right, let's get in a fight,
Ask
shall
and
we?
You shall receive.
no, Ruby the badass.
So we're waiting on some enemies now. Nick is
I can
Nick is
spell.
making trouble happen.
I'm trying to.
Well, the problem is, like,
There we
when
go.
someone's watching or when you're in a hurry, that's when the typos happen.
Well, what enemies
so,
are those?
yeah. Okay, but oh, you did it.
Yeah, we got
All
some
right.
baddies.
Naturalist.
So
Nice.
I got Turtle Siege, which is
Yo!
my turtle cannons. And this is a ground targeted skill.
Whoa!
You can see down here that right now I have 2 stacks of ammo.
Yo,
Stacks of
you
ammo.
just
It's not
have
really 5
literal
stacks of ammo, don't get
freaking
excited.
meteorites dumping on
left.
those enemies.
We are.
Currently just
Sorry.
fighting
Yeah,
folks.
I'm just. Yeah, it's just. running in
Weapon of
circles
shell
and
destruction, must I
dropping-
say?
dropping cannon siege.
Sorry,
on
I'm
these
too
guys. So this is. It's not. Okay, I can't do this anymore because now I'm distracted.
That's
I'm like,
okay.
wait, we have to kill them all. It's super important.
We do, yeah, and like I'm
We
also
have to
trying to
kill
keep
them
them
all.
alive because something that people will probably notice right now that you don't notice with other mounts is that the slam that we're utilizing actually doesn't dismount you, which is something that's a bit different. We wanted this mount to be able to be utilized in combat. So what we did was we removed the disengage on the engage skill, which
that's
kinda doesn't
so
really make much sense.
cool.
Also, yes, I am
Thank you
going
for
to
that.
cheat and heal to keep us on the mount.
Yes,
Appreciate
heal your
Because we're
turtle.
fighting a lot of people.
Your turtle.
It
Well,
is,
you're
but
s-
that's okay.
Yeah, but
I
you're
don't know
seeing
if
is
I
that
could
there's a
do
lot
combat
of,
with
you
a
know,
turtle. It
damage
would
that we
hurt
can
me too
provide
much
either
if I
with the
heard it.
counter or with the mount itself. And yeah, the mount, we gave it enough health where we could actually
Oh, I love it.
allow it to be
Look
tanky,
at it.
as
It's
well
just
as
like,
an actual defiance
yeet.
bar in and of itself.
Go
so
away.
that way it can
I'm the
withstand
turtle
some,
now.
some damage of its own.
Yeah. So I want to point to my ammo now that you've been running around a little bit. Ammo, you start with 5, you run out. It's not just gone forever. Movement regens that. There are other skills that also
I love it.
regen.
Look
There are other
how
ways to
badass
regen
that turtle
we will
is.
talk about later. But the faster Nick moves, the more ammo that I get back. So if you're running around, you're kiting, hey, Hammer Master, all right. I'm just randomly getting achievements over here.
Nice.
But yeah,
Achievement
the faster
hunting
Nick
on
zooms
live stream.
around,
That's
the
how
more
badass
ammo that
Ruby
we
is.
have. So you can work together. This is part of that cooperation that we were talking about before. You can work together
I love
to
it.
keep that ammo going,
I love
keep out
it.
of the enemy's way.
I love it. Gimme.
Yeah.
And also,
Please.
one note,
I'll be good.
the numbers are not final.
I'll stop
Yeah,
swearing.
so the numbers are not
For
final
2
here.
hours.
What you're going to be seeing in the beta is that the numbers that you're going to be seeing within the beta and fighting against the Corteria and expansion enemies are going to be different than the ones that you're seeing right now from us. Our numbers probably look a little bit lower. It looks a little bit less damagey. That's because of balances that we're currently doing to the expansion armies and things like that.
Doesn't matter.
Besides that,
Doesn't matter.
Actually, I want to.
What matters is
note
the
real quick,
turtle.
too. That I don't know if you guys
What's
can
skill
tell.
3
While
though
Nick was
in
running
5?
around, we're running through the enemies that I've killed, and I was just kind of looting as you go. You can loot from the mount. You don't have to dismount to take care of that.
yeah,
Nice.
that's both for the
Both to
gunner and
loot for the
driver.
window.
Like, as you can see right now, I'm going to be able to just
Everybody
take
gets
all
their
of
loot.
all the stuff. Yeah.
Get all the things. Vacuum it up, Nick. Do you want to talk about the speedometer a little bit?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. So going back to what Ruby was talking about earlier with the ammo generation and regeneration,
I love the
the
little
players
tail.
like this speedometer doesn't only just show how fast you're going; it also shows how much additional recharge you're getting. So as you can see, it's broken out between green and red. The way that this works out is that while it's
Gotta
in
go
green,
fast.
the recharge is at a certain threshold. Once it hits red, it will be even faster, and that kind of maxes out what the base regeneration addition is, or regeneration reduction.
I don't know.
What's the appropriate terminology for that?
I don't understand.
Endurance
I'm very
regeneration?
distracted
Yeah.
by the turtle, to be honest.
Lock it in, ship it. But the long and short of it is basically just that the faster you run, the more ammo that you'll get, or the faster the ammo will regenerate, and the speedometer is just there as a way to kind of visually show and indicate what that looks like.
Okay.
So,
Okay, I think
speaking
I
of
understand.
speed, do we want to go super zoomy?
We should definitely
zoomy!
super zoom.
All right, so I have this cool 5 skill here. This is my overdrive skill.
Yes, yes, yes,
What does
yes.
this overdrive skill do, Ruby?
So overdrive.
I'm curious.
This boosts
Ruby is
pretty much
as
exactly
distracted
what it
as I
sounds like.
am.
It boosts your acceleration, max speed is more, boosts your turning ability. And I'm going to let the driver show that because the faster you go, also you're going to drift a little bit. This is kind of like roller beetle.
Yeah.
Turtle
it's got that
drift?
roller beetle drift. You know,
Forget
it's a
Tokyo
big,
Drift,
it's
we
very
have
big,
Turtle Drift!
a very heavy
Ain't it?
feature, so we wanted to kind
I
of
love you.
demonstrate that. So it does slide a little bit depending on the speed that you're going.
Gimme,
and,
gimme, gimme, gimme.
The turn radius that you give
Gimme.
it when you do decide to turn.
And do it again.
Yeah. Also something to note is that that does also help the siege
so
ammo
cute.
regeneration.
Yay!
Yeah. I'm going to give Mark a quick note not to show my monitor because we need to keep our secrets. So we'll just stay on Nick while I do a thing.
Yeah, and
And we're underwater now.
we are underwater now. Actually, I don't know if anybody noticed that animation. Let me.
is
I'm gonna be a dirty cheater.
Look at that beautiful
Dirty cheater.
shell. It's
But,
so beautiful
we'll actually
and
see in a
so
second is that
realistic looking.
The turtle actually also has a very unique landing animation and transition
That's,
animation where it's like you hit the water, everything slows down, and then you
It's
sink.
such
And
ANET
this is
has
something that's really
always
interesting
been
with turtle
so
is
good
that
with
it
details
doesn't
to make
swim,
it so
just sinks
realistic.
to the bottom of the water.
I love it.
And What's also really interesting about
that
it,
looks
and
so
a bit novel,
realistic.
actually, is that the turtle walks around on the
I love
ground surfaces of every single water area within the game. So, like, as I mentioned earlier, it doesn't swim. And going back to what we were talking about earlier, where it's more of a utility mount and it has a little bit of everything, similar to the upgraded skimmer, this is another mount that you can utilize underwater.
This is awesome. So
And,
this is why
yeah,
this
what I
is
actually really
closer
like
to a
about it
tortoise than
is
a
that
turtle, because
with
turtles
mounts in the
swim
game,
and
right, with
turtles
gliding,
walk
those additions kind
as
of
well. Their limbs are different
reshape the way that
depending
you
on
think
the
about those
species.
specific areas and
Like
traversals.
they're
What I found
Yeah,
with the turtle as
I'm not
well,
gonna-
at least for
yeah,
myself,
pretty
is
much.
that
I'm gonna shut up
it
because it would
kind of
take a long
changes the
time.
way you look at all of the underwater areas. So, like, whether it's in Corteria or Path of Fire or even in Den of Dragons, just being able to walk around at the base level of a map kind of changes the game, at least for me. That's the way I see it. So I'm excited for players
absolutely.
I
to
love it.
see that and hopefully
I love it. It's so
experience it and
good.
maybe hopefully have the same thoughts.
It's so good, and it looks
I-
so good
I do love
underwater
that
as well.
turtle
It
can
just
walk around
makes it
underwater.
look so
I
real.
love the animations,
Beep,
but I
beep,
also
beep.
love that it. Okay, hello, my screen is full of turtle.
Oi, I want a
There's
screen
just
full of
turtles
turtle.
everywhere. I also want to talk a little bit about the combat underneath water, because you can still do that.
No way.
I
No
need you to keep me
way,
a little
that's
close to that hermit
epic.
crab that I have targeted over there, please.
You got it.
Please. Oh wait, no. Okay, well,
Oh, there's another one right there.
yes, we can get that one.
You're gonna crush it.
Actually, I think we can both hurt it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so
Honey, we're
underwater
eating
is
crab
not ground
tonight.
targeted, it is enemy targeted. I don't want to kill that koi. That's just kind of like stomping a fly. Can you give me?
Aw.
I need another hermit crab. There was just one.
I'm looking. I'm trying.
We're trying to find enemies so hard, you all.
That one.
While you're trying to find me an enemy, I also want to note that you're going to be able to mount and dismount the siege turtle while you're underwater. That's not just, oh, you have to be on dry land or it doesn't work.
Yeah, not
You know
just
what?
that, but like
That
also the
koi.
gunner can hop into. The gunner can hop into and out
Ruby,
of the
the poor
other
guy.
person's siege turtle as well. So it's like it's not just
Oh,
that the
he's gonna
main
get the-
person can mount and dismount, but also the gunner can hop in and out.
I'm doing
Wow.
like mass damage to these creatures because they're the only ones I could find.
Yeah. Poor
Terminate.
I'm sorry,
know,
Koi.
This is like
Gotta-
Dalek
I'm so
style.
sorry.
Yes,
It's fine, he'll
Doctor Who
respawn.
reference.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd, sue me.
Something else to note, I think there's like, as you mentioned, there's a difference between the ground version, which has actual ground targeting, very similar to our other skills, versus the click target. And the reason for that is just that we wanted to make sure that it's a bit more like
It's
accessible.
so
and,
cool
like the ease of
looking.
access, ease of use. For
It's
everybody while
so
they're using
cool
these
looking.
things
I
within
can't.
the,
I can't.
within
Guys,
the
I
water. 'Cause
cannot.
It is a bit harder to use ground targeting skills.
I need it now.
It really is. I also want to note
It
that you're
leads
getting
back-
XP for my hard work.
Yeah.
Siege
New map.
cannoning koi.
Equable
That is definitely
turtle.
something else to note, is that, I think
Sorry.
because we're in the same
I'm
party,
too
anything that you
excited.
do, I will get credit for to a certain extent, and vice versa. So yeah, I think that actually also might be beneficial to get out of this water. Which,
Yes, please.
yeah, the best way for us to be able to do that is by utilizing the jump jets.
I love
That's
the
how
shell.
turtle moves up
The
and down.
shell
and
is so
actually, before I
realistic,
go
but the
out of
shell
water,
really looks like
what I would
a
note is that, I don't know if
sulcata
people notice it, but
shell.
within the water,
Honestly,
while
it's
you're
incredible.
swimming around, while you're using the jump jets, they will actually move faster.
Like whoever
So
designed
you
that
will gain
turtle.
more elevation faster.
You did amazing
while you're
research.
using the turtle.
I
in
love
water.
it.
This person in my
It's so
skiff.
cute.
Yeah, they're like,
Please,
"My-
the
my
little
skiff."
paws and the back paws are
My
also
skiff's
like
okay,
looks
it's very
like
durable.
alligator
Yeah, it's
turtle
fine.
with the tail and the
Yeah,
face, but the
so
rest
that's pretty much it
tortoise.
for underwater.
The three giants. I'm telling you.
Let's see, what else have we got? I think we've
Yeah, some-
covered
some
most of it.
masteries.
You
love
all
it.
are going to get to try this. Yeah. You all are going to get to try this next week in
Whoa!
the End of Dragons beta event starting on Tuesday the 30th. You're going to start with Siege Turtle Mastery 1. We are going to
Yes,
give you
I
a
don't-
little sneak
just give
peek
it to me.
at the Siege Turtle Masteries,
I
just
just
so you
want
can
it.
see the whole line and
Please.
see what's going to be happening in End of
I'll be
Dragons
good.
once it's
I
live.
promise. I will.
Once again, Mark, I'm keeping our secrets.
I don't
so
know, I'll be
please
good.
Don't show my screen.
Or share her screen. I'm keen
Alright,
to see what's
let's
on
go
her
ahead
screen.
and go through them, starting with the Siege Turtle level 1. The first one is Turtle Health Boost, and that will
Good.
increase your turtle's health.
Yeah.
Good.
Second one is Slam Mastery. This is what Nick was talking about earlier. Your turtle's slam will now also generate 25% of an artillery shot. And this is the thing that we were talking about earlier, where you regen your artillery in the gunner seat by running around. The faster you run, the more it regens, but also when you use that Slam Mastery skill, you get a little bit of an artillery shot back too. So that helps regenerate it faster. improved jump jets, which would have been awesome when you were getting out of the water, but
would
it
have been,
still does its thing. Your turtle can now jump farther and higher using his jump jets.
Nice.
Power Shell is a protective skill. This allows you to convert incoming damage into ammo from the passenger seat.
That's epic.
And you have a little protective shell beyond your actual turtle shell. And
Aw.
finally, Sharing is Caring. This gives your turtles health boost to all of your other mounts too. So this one is useful for all of your mounts.
That's awesome. You know what?
Agreed. Yeah, sorry,
The
one
turtle
second.
Hide that.
shall be
Yeah.
awesome.
We have to like take
Shell?
little pauses and make sure that we're
Shell?
not showing anything.
Huh?
Like we've talked about before, the game is a work in
Yeah.
progress. We want to leave tons
I know.
for you to
I'm too
discover.
excited, so I don't make
we're
sense.
trying not to give away all of our secrets.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure that we could actually like
can't wait
also
for
visually demonstrate some of the
ERD.
differences. So like if you were to look at my client as an example, what
Nick
you'll
is
see
good
is what you'll see now is that like the
Look at the
turtle hovers
world
a little bit
around.
higher
It looks
now that I've done that.
magnificent.
Let's see. I think it also mentions in the tooltip. Yeah. So now you'll see that also within the tooltip, ammo per hit is increased, and also the health has also been increased as well. So just things like that, wanted to kind of give.
I'm going to
visuals
raise
to
my
that.
little
I think
turtle.
also as well, if Ruby wants to show off the shield skill,
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
yeah, I'm right behind you. There we go.
All right. So that shield skill is my 3 skill.
And then yeah,
Yes,
just put a giant
protect the
bubble around this.
turtle. Oh, it's
we
like
are-
a turtle
we will
within
die
that
much
little
less
bubble.
quick.
Yeah, something else to actually note, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but just in case,
Oh.
when we're talking about ammo regeneration and we're talking about the season 4 and 5 skills, the Bond of Life, once again, heals and increases the turtle's health, and that also increases dependent on whether you have the mastery or not, as well as the Bond of Vigor not only increases your endurance for your jet fuel,
I like
but
when
it
you
also
break and the
increases
little
the rate
paws have this
of
little motion.
ammo
I love it.
reacquisition.
Everything about it is
So
so
when you use
good.
that plus the boost plus max speed, you're just going to be constantly firing them out. It's really exciting. And then of course we've got standard mount stealth and the Bond of
Oh,
Fate.
bring it back. Where
So
is
those are just
it?
the kind of things I also wanted to mention.
Camo
that,
turtle.
the team wanted to make sure that we could better integrate and give additional value to both those who get the turtle and go back into those old expansions and content and get that, as well as additional value for those who already have those things and get the turtle. So definitely wanted to make sure that we could take some time to integrate those things
Gimme.
and make them worth it.
Absolutely. Do you want to talk about World versus World a little bit?
Yeah, sure. I'm sure that that's something that's on everybody's mind, right? It's called the Siege Turtle. So I know a lot of people out there that play World World are probably thinking like, Siege Turtle?
Yeah.
Like, does Turtle
No.
do siege damage in World v Worlds? And the unfortunate answer right now is no. What we decided for the expansion is that we will not be shipping the turtle within World v World and will not be allowing it to be usable in World v World. And the reason
That's
for that
fair.
is mostly just that with the expansion coming out and with all these additions of things like the elite specs as well as the alliances or world restructuring and things like that, we wanted to make sure that we didn't introduce too many variables of disruption for the expansion and when everything drops.
Yeah, it might
to
be
help make sure that people like Hal
overdoing
aren't,
it a little
forced
bit.
to change a lot of
I
stuff.
think
at
it's
the
a good
exact same
idea.
time.
Just slowly.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's off the table. What the team decided on is that like if we do add it, it's going to be because people like yourselves and all the players have decided that they really, really want it, right? So through kind of community desire and with community influence, we will make the decision on whether we should or should not add it. But
That's so
something
good
to
that they
also
would
note
listen
there, I
to
think
us to
actually
bring it
our,
into a game
current
mode.
design director said it best. We're only going to do it if it makes World v World better. So something to note is that if we were to add it to World v World at a later time, we would make sure that it doesn't break the game mode and that it fits. So it
Yeah,
would be
that's fair.
different, right? It would be a highly modified version of the Siege Turtle, very similar to what you see with the Warclaw in PvE versus World v Worlds. But yeah, I think that's everything for World v
Yeah.
World. Yeah.
That's good.
Something
No,
else
that's,
I think
that's
that
a fair-
is worth
fair
mentioning
play.
is that I think some people might have actually noticed this with the current the T-set chairs, because I think it's similar functionality there.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah,
you
that's an
actually,
awesome
while you
set.
have a
got
passenger,
it.
you have the ability to teleport
Sarah.
around with them. So as an example, I'm gonna cheat real quick, and I think
We can show one of our screens.
yeah,
I'm good. I'm safe.
yeah,
So Nick is teleporting.
or trying to anyways. Aha, that's
The
why.
typos are happening again.
I'm not used to this keyboard, but yeah. So as you can see, I just teleported to back over to the starting area that we were at earlier, and Ruby was pulled with me. So that means that you're not just taking your friends like on a run, right? Like you can take them to different parts of the map as well, utilizing teleports and waypoints.
That's
I think
epic.
something else that is worth mentioning, because I'm sure that a lot of people are also curious about this, is that for the acquisition method,
Yeah.
we can't really talk about what it is or like how it's built out, but what we can say is that it is going to be faster for players in acquisition than the Sky Scale was, as an example.
Oh, nice.
So for those
Most
people
people
who
were
are like, is it
freaking
gonna
out
be
about
comparable to
this.
Sky
How
Scale
horrible the
in
Sky Scale was.
duration and investment? The answer is it's going to be a lot simpler to get, a lot faster.
I just want
I
the
think that's
baby
pretty
turtle,
much
and I want to
everything.
watch it grow.
I
That sounds
did,
amazing.
I dismounted while you were talking and hopped out over here just to show off that my turtle looks a little bit different from yours.
It does look a little bit different.
Yeah,
from
My
mine.
so just like with the other
turtle.
mounts, even on the base mount, you can dye yours to kind of make it your own. We have a few dye colors available in the game. So I just went
Nice.
with a harvest gold. I went with like the most offensive pink I could find the first time. It was a lot.
Oh,
But yeah, I went with something a little more subdued this time, and Nick is
I
changing
love it.
his now.
Yeah,
like
I'm
the
I like that one.
the
I'm,
shine
cycling through.
is
That's brick.
so
If you're talking
good.
about
Like
the
you
one I'm
have,
using
oh,
right
I
now, that's
love
Yeah.
it. They did
good.
such an amazing
And there's
job.
also
Like they
something
always
to
do,
mention is
you know.
that very
Like
similar to the
they're
other
such good
base level
artists that
mounts,
ain't it.
the,
But wow, that shell
each of them has
is
only a singular
it's a
die channel
gem.
on launch, and that's going to be the same with the turtle. So you will have one die channel for when the turtle is released, and it dyes the shell specifically. Just for those who are curious about what parts it's dyeing particularly, it's just a shell for right now. And if I'm not mistaken, that's literally all of it.
I do want to call it one more thing.
Go
That
for
was
it.
a good
This is just like a
presentation.
fun little
Kudos.
animation thing because we've talked before about how much work and the care and the details that everybody puts into these mounts. And if you
Yeah.
look at my turtle, I'm just going to move away from
Oh,
you,
and
Nick,
it's
as he is. No, you're fine. As he spins around, as I'm moving
Yeah.
around, the cannons are following me. My siege cannons.
Nah,
following
ANETs
away to
are
point in the direction
incredible
that
with
they're
like
gonna go.
their design and their attention to
Yeah,
details. It's
a
always
fun
been
touch,
incredible.
But it's also a helpful visual indicator, like which way is this going? How weird is this going to be depending on what I do with ground targeting? So yeah, kudos to everybody who worked on this
Yeah,
because, like we said, it's
honestly,
still a work in progress.
is
We're still improving
breathtaking.
things and putting those final
Right,
touches
Keanu?
on.
No,
But
wait,
it already
no.
looks
Right,
fantastic.
Keanu?
Yeah, and shout out to people like Ben Kirsch, who is the main
Yeah.
designer for this, and everybody on the animation team worked on it, programmers as well, trying to make sure that it felt solid. Like this is a
Yeah.
staple piece and kind of like one of the key features that we're shipping for this expansion. It's like one of the back of the box features. So the team really wanted to take some time to make
It's
sure
so
that
good.
it felt good, that it felt
Oh yes, it
what's the
felt
word I'm looking
good.
for? Like,
Oh, very
worth the
glad.
investment, worth the time, and things like that. So we just hope that y'all feel the same way.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you very much for that time, Nick.
I haven't played it, but I love it
So
already.
promised you
Give
all
it
some
to
more
me
things.
now.
We're going to take a very short break, and then we will come back, and Cal's got some updates about the elite specializations for End of Dragons. So stick around. We'll be back in just a minute.
Oh,
Everybody
should I
panic.
react to this? Maybe. Might do make 2 videos. Might make 2 videos.
You know what? I'm gonna stick around. I'm gonna be.
We can hear him. I don't think he realizes like, oh shit. Hey, so I did not react. Well, I did watch, but I did not react to the Elite Spec live because it was a lot of talking and it made sense to me, but I was barely like, I was just like, yeah, oh wow, that's cool, oh that's awesome and stuff. So there wasn't really interesting reaction from me. Whatever Cal was saying was fascinating, and it's awesome how they've listened to a lot of feedback based on those Elite Spec, and I can't wait to be able to play them again. But I decided it wasn't interesting to watch me just reacting to the discussion, because it's just me being a scholar. Like, I have a PhD, so whenever someone gives me information, I just like nod and listen, and that was exactly what was happening. So I didn't react to it. If you want to watch that part because you're watching this live stream through my video, which is interesting, go definitely see the live stream is on the Guild Wars 2 YouTube channel, on their Twitch channel as well, and on Facebook, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, pretty much didn't react live to those elite spec. Watch them. I can't wait to test out those changes. But I'm gonna pick up the stream right now, like where they at, and react to that now. So yeah, let's go again.
Go on the forums, tell us what you think, and we'll be continuing to iterate on all these things as we look ahead toward End of Dragon's launch.
So he just finished talking about.
And so now I'll toss back to Ruby, and we'll wrap things up.
Thanks, Cal.
Thanks, Cal. As always, you're a hero for going through all of that stuff. So
yeah,
thank you very
he
much.
explains it
We
so
will have
well.
those
Like,
live
go
on
check
the
it out.
Profession forum on the main profession forum as soon as we are done here on the show. We do have a couple more things for you, though. One of the things that we have been working on all year, and you as players, is the Living World replay ongoing meta achievement.
I need to pause this. You all may know me, or you might not know the fact that I love fractals and I love raids, and I'm not a big fan of story. Like, I love story, but I don't really do it on stream. Like, it's something I do in my own time with my friends, but replaying the story for me is tenuous because like it felt like an obligation in a way. But I'm really glad I did, because first of all, I rediscovered a lot of key points in the story. I had fun with friends, did a bunch of achievement, but most of all, I am so psyched about that amulet. You literally get a legendary amulet, like a free legendary amulet. And I have been like, ever since it started in May, so about more than 30 weeks ago, because we had like it was 24 weeks of achievement, but they took breaks for Halloween and stuff. I've just been craving to see that amulet, and I know that they reveal it in there. Can someone spoil it for me? But it doesn't matter. I'm so excited, guys. I have been doing diligently the story every week, either on stream or off stream with my friend Skay, and I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. Next week you should be able to get it.
Seasons of the Dragons, there is a legendary amulet that is that reward.
Yes, it's the last legendary I'm missing.
People can start getting that in their own legendary armory, so we thought we'd give a little preview today of what the effect looks like once you've got it equipped.
Oh,
Mark my monitor
yes.
Now. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so that's the effect on the prismatic.
10,000%. Give it to me. I need the rainbow. I am pansexual. I am part of the queer community. I love the rainbow. I want this rainbow on me right now. This
next week,
now.
November 30th.
Give me.
It brings the new beta event, but it also is going to bring some new character customization options for your character creation. That's coming on Tuesday, so we thought we would show you a few screenshots of previews. So here you go.
A fluffied. Oh. Wow. That's awesome. More custom. I'm gonna need to get that perma character change thingy-mabob. That looks sick. That looks, ain't it? You have done, that char is beautiful. Yo, that is awesome.
All right, there's a little something
ain't
for
it?
everybody.
You've done so much
I
work.
Hope you enjoyed that preview.
It's
incredible. I can't wait to see what everybody does with their characters next week once we have these new character creation and customization options. So,
I just want my
beta
very
event
queer
next
amulet.
Tuesday,
I'm sorry.
Starting 11:30. End of Dragons launches in February of 2022. We are getting closer and closer.
So
it's available
excited.
for pre-purchase right now.
I already bought it. But
End
if
of
you make me
Dragons,
a
you
net
get some
partner,
cool bonuses that you
code,
can use on your account
and
now,
I can give the
and then
code
some
to a
other
lot
cool
of my
bonuses that
viewers.
you'll
They
be able to
really
use
want
on your
a code
account
from me,
after
please.
launch. We are also working with DX Racer for next week's beta. We're giving away another DX Racer gaming chair.
They're cool.
This one here, we are going to give that away along with some Guild Wars 2 gems to a lucky winner. The way you enter is by logging in to play the beta. Every day you play the beta is one entry to win this sweepstakes. We also are working with DX Racer for an End of Dragons gaming chair that you can pre-purchase now.
I wonder if they deliver in
lasts
Australia.
until November 30th. Next
I'll have
Tuesday
to
is a big day. There's a lot happening. If you are thinking about pre-purchasing this, get that in before pre-purchase ends next Tuesday. We are almost at the end of that. We also have some Black Friday sales coming up. Like I mentioned, here in America, this is Thanksgiving week, and with that comes Black Friday. So starting on
Whoa.
the 26th, Pathfire half price. Guild Wars 2 Gems, 20% off. You can check our website now. Just check guildwars2.com. There's an article listing out all of the retailers with links where you can pick those up depending on where in the world you are.
Nice.
Also check the Gem Store daily starting on Friday. We're going to have daily sales for Black Friday for the next 4 days. Next show is December 3rd. We are going to be telling you about a whole lot of End of Dragons gameplay features. So follow our channel so you don't
new
miss
guild
us,
hole.
and we will see you then. Now let's all go to the forums and we'll get those notes up and running. See you next time.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
That was fun. That was really fun. Yo, kudos to ANET. Like, they've done so much. This expect is gonna be so epic. But yeah, that was it. That was me reacting or squealing a lot to that turtle. I am so psyched for it. You guys love turtles so much. I love turtles. And while I have you there, since you know there's the Black Friday and style and stuff, gotta show some love to ANET because they did such an incredible job. Make sure that you use if you're going to purchase the expansion or one of those the puff or hot expansion, make sure that you use an affiliate code from one of the content creators. There's plenty out there. If you go to the ArenaNet partner page, I'm not a partner. I'm just doing this because a lot of my friends are, and you should support them because they're incredible and they love the game as much as I do. So just if you're going to purchase one of the X packs, make sure you use one of the content creator codes. And yeah, I'll put a link below of a list of partners, and you can pick a partner that you like. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I left all my socials down below. I have a Twitter, I have an Instagram, I have a fan house, I have a Discord, and obviously I have a Twitch channel. I am live. I'm too excited. I can't speak. I'm live almost every day. You can see my face. You can see Keanu. No, that is not Keanu. That is Gandalf as a monkey. And Keanu. And yeah. I play the didgeridoo, I am loud, I am funny, I think, I don't know. I do giveaways, and yeah, if you wouldn't mind spamming RAAVA for ANET partner as well, that would mean the world. I'm trying to get partnered with ANET because I love that game. I've been playing this game for close to a decade, which is rookie numbers compared to others, but I love it so much. And yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video of me reacting to the Siege Turtle mainly, and subscribe to my channel if you don't mind. I'll be posting more videos. I have a video coming with fractal skips, and another one that will be a little bit memey, hopefully. And go watch my other videos. They're pretty funny or helpful. Anyways, bye! I love you!